think of the players that are saying, I'm good, I'm skipping the bowl game, I'm going to get ready for the NFL.
I hate it. And I think you and I talked about this the last time you were on. I'm not a fan of it strictly. Well, and also I didn't play a position where I could potentially get decapitated in the middle of a game and lose $1 million. But for me in college, like I still talk to a lot of my teammates from college. Like those were my boys, you know? So my last game with them, that was my last time ever really getting on the. I mean, I was gone the next day. Most of them got redshirted and were going to be around another year. I did not, so they were just going to go right back into the off season and training. I was going to train for hopefully an NFL career. Like for me, I value my teammates and our relationship so much that last time getting on the field with them, I think, is a pretty big deal. And that last time in the locker room after a win, in that halftime when you're grinding, like for me, that all meant too much to me for me to ever think about skipping. But I also never had $10 million on the line with a potential injury sitting there. So I hate it. I don't like it.
You and I are, cut from the same cloth as far as that's concerned. I mean, I think your era, my era, players before that, I think you would probably be universal. Everybody would kind of say the same things about, your boys, one last chance to go out. These kids today, I don't think in most cases there's that same kind of loyalty. I think they're coming up and being raised where they're hearing the coaches don't care about you, the system doesn't care about you, you got to take care of you. And I think that's a shame, man. I think that is not necessarily – and again, Jeffrey Simmons got hurt training to get ready for the NFL draft. So, if you're worried about getting hurt or an agent or a parent or, an uncle or somebody's planting that seed, you're going to get hurt. My theory is, why are you skipping the bowl game? Like, why not just sit out your entire year? That's where I'm just not a fan of walking away from your team. And I think there's forget the monetary value. There's value in the life experience of being able to be there and finish off the year. And as you said, I don't know how many years you've been out of WVU, but whether it's 10, 15, 20 years later, you look back and you still go back to games and you still see each other and still life memories. And I think kids today, it's all about 5 years down the road. They don't look 20 years. They don't look 30 years. It's all about the money. And I'm not saying the money is not important, but it's all about the money. And I think that's why sometimes they're not necessarily making the best decision.